What do distracting tasks and impulse purchases have in common? Well, sometimes we would benefit by reminding ourselves that later is also an option. The simple mindset tweak and a very practical way to apply it has actually helped me make a lot more healthy choices in my life, save money, and be more productive. I'm Naomi from the Todoist team, and let's talk about why you might want to consider having a later list. Now, I first started applying this technique whenever I went to the grocery store because I love grocery shopping, and whenever I go into a store, I will often see things that I absolutely want, but absolutely do not need. Recently for me, that was very expensive, unnecessary, chocolate-covered frozen raspberries. And a little tactic that I adopted a while ago that always helps me is I'll buy that next week. So instead of telling myself, you can't have that now, I am deferring the choice for later. Now, what does tend to happen is if I really want the thing, I will buy it the next week, but I've had a chance to budget for it. If I forget about it, then fabulous. I've just saved myself some money and probably a case of buyer's regret. However, my favourite and most utilised later tactic is actually whenever I'm working. So I am a content marketer at Todoist, which means that I have to write quite often for my job. That requires a lot of focus, and I do struggle at times, a lot of the time, with focus. So often I will be working on something and then I think it happens to all of us, but other little things that are taking up brain space will start to emerge. I will remember a parcel that needs to be returned, something in my bathroom that needs to be fixed, washing that needs to be hung up, or even another work task would start creeping into that focus time. This is where my later list comes in. Every day, without fail, on the right hand side of my mouse, I have a piece of paper, a notepad. This is today's, and I write on it, later list. And as things pop into my mind, I just jot them down. So I don't break focus with what I'm doing. I will just start to write them out and then get back to my task at hand. Something else will pop into my mind, write it out, back to the task at hand. Personally, I maintain focus a lot better if I know that I am able to just write something down quickly and get it out of my mind, rather than fighting the impulse to get distracted by that thing and open another browser tab. It just gives me the freedom to work without having anything vying for my attention. And once I'm finished with the task that I'm trying to focus on, I will take my list, I will open my Todoist, and I will add anything in there that I need to, anything that needs to be actioned or requires a project or a due date. It all gets added into Todoist where it belongs, not languishing on a paper list. It's a temporary catch-all. Now, I'm trying to teach myself to be more of shortcuts whiz. If you are one of those people, then you'll be glad to know that Todoist actually does have a global quick add function, and it is excellent. This allows you to hit a key on your keyboard and the quick add function will pop up on your screen no matter what other app you're in or other task you're doing. Now, to set up this global quick add, I will leave a link in the description box below. However, very quickly, if you're on Mac or you're on Windows, you can click on your profile photo, go to settings, select advanced, and then from there, if you scroll down, you're going to see quick add at the bottom, and you can now amend that shortcut to be anything that makes sense to you. If you choose to use the global quick add option, you could just dump everything into inbox and then have a little recurring task or calendar item at the end of your day so that you know to go in and process those things every day, make sure that they go into the right projects. I would love to know in the comments below how you handle impulse purchases, but also stopping distractions while you're trying to work. Is a later list something that you have encountered before, something you've tried? Do you have any other ideas? I would love to know in the comments below. And as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up or subscribe because it means so much to our team when you do. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I have a cold. You can really hear it in my voice. Oh God, man. I sound like a croaky frog. There's a blackbird up there, and I'm just thinking there's quite a lot of songs with the word blackbird in it, isn't there? What a random thought. Okay, later list. Look up songs with blackbird. There we go. Done. Whoa!